Want to see better? The choice is clear. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym.
We heard through word of mouth about Restore Eye Care, and Grant's been coming here now for about 2 years. Grant was diagnosed with amblyopia esotropia when he was around 2 years old. His eyes started turning in. So we had his eyes checked, and he had a significant eye problem. They said that if we didn't treat him, he probably would be blind in a very short period of time. So he had to start wearing glasses, and of course, as a mother, you're fearful of what's going to happen. So I worked at Hopkins for a long time and went down to Johns Hopkins and had him evaluated every 3 to 4 months. So we had to obviously travel all the way down there, and we had to patch him for several hours a day. Also put in these eye drops, and there's only so much. You can't really argue with a 2-year-old not wearing a patch when it's basically taking his sight away from him. So we kind of felt like he needed additional therapy, and we didn't really know what to do from that point. This is really the only one that kind of has the whole bit to it. It has therapy, it's a smaller office. Even the receptionists know you when you walk in. It's a very comforting place. Dave's come up with some great strategies that keep Grant very engaged. He's a very physical kid. So he plays with balls, and Grant's really into sports. He kind of finds ways that work with the kid, and Grant's been very successful with it. Dave has helped a lot with his coordination, which we never really knew was an issue. We got more than what we thought with Grant's vision. And he went from a kid that couldn't see 3D before, and now he can see 3D.
Want to see better? The choice is clear. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym.
Our goal is to help you become your best by helping you see your best. That's why we work with the visually impaired and low vision, and that's why we work with the children with learning problems, because we had to step out of our comfort level and learn more than what a typical optometrist knows. We find a solution.
You deserve the best. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym for an appointment.
From a coaching standpoint and athletics point of view, we want to find the next 1% or 2% of improvement in our athletes. I know Dave did a clinic with us. When he did that, he was talking to the athletes, to our players, about the importance of training your eyes, essentially, to help you become a better athlete. Something that obviously we have no idea as coaches about, but at Restore Eye Care they do. There are many of my players here that are still coming as patients to come and work on some of the activities that they do here at Restore Eye Care. I don't know the science involved or that part of it, but I know that they've seen some benefits. Some of those outlying attributes to gain an advantage for our athletes, we can't do. So we're very happy to send them to the iGym. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating stuff. I think there's a specialty there that's probably an untapped market for many athletes and youth sports people in town. And something that's quite unique, I imagine. It's a resource, that we would maybe expect for professional athletes to go through.
Want to see better? The choice is clear. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym.
At Restore Eye Care, our team provides exceptional patient service. We also are innovative and are able to handle and treat a variety of ocular conditions. We see a lot of children who have learning problems.
You deserve the best. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym for an appointment.
I just needed a regular eye exam, and of course Restore Eye Care does that and everything else. Well, some places I felt rushed. I didn't really know how much experience maybe the doctor had, or if it actually was a doctor, but Dr. Sepich took a tremendous amount of time making sure that all the tests were run completely and that she'd gotten enough information so that she could help me with any other problems that were noticed at the time, and I appreciated that. Restore Eye Care did the whole thing, the exam, working out which frames to get, calling me promptly when they came in. The glasses were comfortable, they were adjusted in the store, and so everything was perfect. So when you get something and it works and you don't have to fuss over it too much, that's what you're looking for in anything you get. These people know what they're doing and that everybody is friendly and wants to help you. You don't find that everywhere. And she asks you, what are you actually doing? Are you reading close up? Are you reading something farther away? Do you do computer work? And unless you ask those questions about what your lifestyle is like, how are you going to give the best eye care? Well, when I'm looking at the screens at work, they're typical computer screens. But then I also have paper maps that are hung on the wall behind that. And I have to be able to see these tiny little numbers that, like, there are temperatures for every place across the United States, or there's some other weather features that are there. And unless you can see what they're doing, you're going to make mistakes in forecasting, which of course you don't need those. So with these lenses, I can see the close-up and the farther away without having to adjust how I'm looking through the glasses. And it's almost magical. And Restore Eye Care is the kind of place you come back to.
Want to see better? The choice is clear. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym.
Nothing makes me happier than to help somebody see better. The approach is to work with the eyes, but it's also to work from the other end with balancing. A lot of it's learning what they can do with their eyes. Sometimes they're not aware of their eyes even being turned on or off, and I teach them. So I think developmental optometry is where it's at.
You deserve the best. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym for an appointment.
I came to Restore Eye Care because we have a daughter, Sophia, who actually is legally blind. They thoroughly evaluated everything that she would need, and we started with vision therapy. I think Restore Eye Care is special in the fact that they made her feel very comfortable. She loved coming here and working with all the low vision devices and playing the games. It just seemed like playtime as opposed to work and vision therapy time. There have been other offices that we have gone to, and once Sophia needed something, it was weeks, if not months, that we would be waiting in order to get the devices that she needed. But with Restore Eye Care, they responded very quickly with what she needed and was able to provide her everything. I think probably the most beneficial aspect was her getting to learn the different low vision devices. They are now things that she uses in school and at home. So for her to be able to have the opportunity to learn about them at a younger age helped her in the future. She uses the handheld electronic magnifier, a CCTV, and a device called a transformer. I think that she likes them and enjoys using them, and it allows her the ability to see her books and pictures better than she would be able to otherwise. We've been very happy with all of the doctors and staff here. They've exceeded our expectations and truly were able to provide her with everything she needed. The children love coming here, which makes every single appointment that much better. We won't go anywhere else for our eye care. We will be here bringing in our other daughter as well when it comes time for her to start her eye exams.
Want to see better? The choice is clear. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym.
Our goal is to help you become your best by helping you see your best. That's why we work with the visually impaired and low vision, and that's why we work with the children with learning problems, because we had to step out of our comfort level and learn more than what a typical optometrist knows. We find a solution.
You deserve the best. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym for an appointment.
Somebody recommended Restore Eye Care to us, and we came here, and it's very friendly and excellent staff. As new products come out, Dr. Seppage always makes me informed about these, and this is why I'm wearing these new scleral lenses that Restore Eye Care suggested would help me out, and I've been very happy with them. One of the things that Restore Eye Care has helped me out with a lot is I'm pursuing a private pilot's license. And because of the federal regulations, my old type of lenses I had, contact lenses, are not allowed by the regulations. So we have these new scleral lenses that Restore Eye Care, Dr. Seppage suggested that I try. And I have to say, it's absolutely been fantastic for the flying. I would say give them a try. I mean, I've always been extremely pleased with the service here. And I think that the actual quality of the care and the caring that Restore Eye Care gives me as a patient is sublime.
The reason I'm so excited about pediatric eye care is that we can make a huge difference in a child's life that carries with them for a lifetime.
You deserve the best. Call Restore Eye Care and iGym for an appointment.
It seemed to me as if I needed to get new glasses every year. When I came here, and in speaking with Dr. Sepich, she's quite honest with the fact that the eyes haven't changed significantly enough to the point where you need an upgrade in your prescription. Well, before I found Restore Eye Care, going to another eyeglass or eye doctor facility, I don't think I got the meticulous detail in terms of the type of frame specific for my face or the type of lens specific for my particular nearsightedness. It felt to be more generic and less personal, where here it's the opposite. Much more personal attention. And I have what's called a commercial driver's license, so they did a peripheral type of a test. When I come for an appointment, I get in very quickly. The exam is done very thoroughly. Any questions I have are answered. And I have a good feeling knowing that, where I stand in terms of my eye care.
A patient at Restore Eye Gym, when they come to see me, will learn a lot about their own vision and how to use their own eyes and how they work together. No surgery, it's all about awareness.
You owe it to your family to call Restore Eye Care and Eye Gym. Give your vision the care it deserves. Call Restore Eye Care and Eye Gym today.